For many people, whether if they live in places that get snow almost every single day or in places that rarely get snow at all, they tend to share a similar opinion that clearing your vehicle of snow and ice can be a hassle or even a risk to any routine. So what if there was an easy-to-use remote function tool that completely took clearing your vehicle of these elements out of your routine and making it as simple as getting in your car and starting your day when you need to? Well, the tool you're looking for is the ParisTen HeaterCover, a simple-to-use remote tarp that goes over your vehicle and prevents any snow or ice from building on top of it by using its self-heating and self-charging toolkit. The ParisTen HeaterCover is meant for any driver, from the youngest student drivers who have just received their first permit to the senior citizen drivers who still drive on their own. The ParisTen HeaterCover can make driving in the winter or driving in your snowy conditions just as easy as driving in the summer. The ParisTen HeaterCover does something that no normal tarps can do for your vehicle. It could charge on its own and use its self-heating pads within the tarp to keep ice and snow melted and roll off of your vehicle, instead of it building atop your vehicle and making it a huge hassle to clean up. Now, we will show you a visual representation of how the ParisTen HeaterCover would work in an actual environment with snow. We will use this SUV as our test subject, and we'll walk you through how the ParisTen HeaterCover would react to the elements. Now, you would start by securing the ParisTen HeaterCover to your vehicle with the safe magnets that come with the tarp. You would make sure that the solar panels are facing outward and that everything is secure. Once the tarp is secured, the heater cover will start collecting energy from the sun with its solar panels to start warming up the heaters to prevent the snow from building. If sunlight is not available, you can charge it with the backup charger, and just in case ahead of time to make sure that the heater cover continues to work without sunlight. Once the heater cover has a decent amount of battery within it, the heaters will kick on and it will start to melt any snow or ice that attempts to land on your vehicle. Once the snow and ice melts, the water will roll right off your vehicle onto the ground, and with the heat radiating off of your vehicle, it will prevent it from becoming slippery ice. It takes care of multiple risks, and once you are ready to drive, you would remove the tarp from your vehicle and get inside with no hassle. Now, using the ERRC grid, we could eliminate the inconvenience of defrosting windows and wasting gas in your morning routine. We could also reduce the time it takes to get your car started and some of the risks of winter driving. We could raise the visibility while driving and raise your time management with your remote control access to the heater. You could adjust it without needing to go outside. Then, we could create a feasible setup process and a remote start to prevent any more issues or extra hassle in your morning routine. Now, combining and collaborating all the ideas we have from our ERRC grid, we could use it to create our value innovation, which is make winter driving more convenient. Now we could use the buyer utility map to highlight some potential issues and eliminate them before they become an actual issue. Some issues that may arise could relate to setting up the product and not knowing how to do so, or glitches or not knowing how to use the app itself. To eliminate these problems, we could use a step-by-step manual with the product, and we could also have a settings and tutorial app inside of the app itself to make using the app and also using the heater cover far easier than if it had no instructions at all. Now we could use more blue ocean ideas with the non-customer tiers. At tier 1, soon to be, we have eco-conscious drivers and tech-savvy car owners. At tier 2, which is refusing customers, it would be people with cost concerns and distrust of modern new technologies. And at tier 3, which is unexplored customers, we have subtropical drivers, small business owners, and non-urban dwellers. This outline gives us an idea of why certain people may not want to use our product and how to make our product attractive to these people too. I am Ron Sines, and thank you for following me along. This was the ParisTen HeaterCover.